Hi guys, welcome to another episode of my YouTube channel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share, comments. Your thoughts are actually necessary. They can give us more knowledge and more insight to your point of perspective and view. So today I have again Iyanuoluwa architect, senior architect. Yeah, we are colleagues though. We are colleagues. I'm an architect too. So
Good
senior
to be
architect.
nice. I mean, it's nice to be here again.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
nice having you again. Yeah, we were like, bring Iyanu again, bring Iyanu back.
uh,
And I'm a guy now.
I sure.
Yeah.
Well, I
So
share all that.
they
Don't
said they
worry.
said they said I will stop shifting to Yoruba.
Okay.
So yeah, but
We'll leave it as
yeah,
English
English.
strictly.
So
Okay. Today we're talking about something very interesting, and it's called paper tiger. I know many people used to wonder like what paper
me
tiger
too.
is
I don't
about.
know when you first told me paper tiger. I was like,
So
which one is paper
so
tiger again?
from study, tiger is like it defining something but compressing it in just two words: paper and tiger. So paper tiger is when something looks or something or someone when they look threatening, and when you actually challenge them, when their face is challenge, it is actually nothing.
It's
You
nothing after
understand?
you
So
have persevered
it's
and
just like maybe a shadow of when the shadow we see on the wall is based on what object
yeah.
is close to the light supply.
Yeah.
So for example, when you put something, when I have like a small creature of them like a dinosaur or something, and I put light at an angle to it, it
Mhm.
appears very scary and but when you come close, you like move, and the thing is just there. It's not
Yeah.
threatening or it doesn't
Paper tiger.
possess
So
any
there's
threat.
another one is that paper tiger. So you can be classified that. Let me say this. I've forgotten the person that said it. Life is not as serious as the mind make
Yeah,
it seem.
same, yeah.
Life is not as serious as the mind make it seem. That can be broken down into several parts.
Yes.
Like when we're in school, the first time that you did I know the first time that you did your university exam, you're like here, like WAEC.
WAEC,
The
for
first time,
example.
because the teacher said, though, the fear they'll put inside you, the fear they'll put inside you, like that WAEC,
You
take you
must
must
pass
read,
it.
you
Oh,
must
if you
pass, you
don't
must
read it,
pass.
oh, this one
You
down.
will not read the kini. But when you do the first paper, second paper, you see
Uh,
that the hype is just hype. So life is not as hard as the mind make it seem.
makes
Like now, to talk, let's hear your
Yeah,
voice.
for example, when somebody was even giving this thing about paper like the person related it to worry. Most of us were always like bothered about um, the face very close to us. We're always bothered that this thing, if this thing doesn't go as planned, what will
Mm-hmm.
happen? This one, that one, and there is more to life than all this fear that we have.
Yeah.
Some of us is the fear of the unknown. Or I was telling somebody of this, I said, have you ever been in a situation that okay, maybe God is leading you to like do something, or you are already fearful that and God is telling you, okay, go to that company, apply for that job,
Yeah.
and you are like, what if they don't give me the job, and if they shout at me, or all those kind of things. So it's most times in life, most of us just view things maybe based on the way people put it to us. Let me give you an example. The thing about the way we take life so serious or take things so to heart. I was living in Abuja and I wanted to leave on Saturday, but the only available flight for Saturday was around, I think around 8 at night.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't want to go for Sunday because Sunday would be in the morning. It was cheap and like let me jump at it now. And the next my mom and one of my friends were like, we book your flight at night. This one, they were just talking and then throughout my ride, like getting to the airport, I was just getting scared all through. I was like, more if at some point when there was even like turbulence in the air and I was already shaking. Right? So the thing about this fear and worry, I think most people are really affected by maybe what you hear from people around you when they like scare you that Pelumi, this thing is not going to go this way and there. So most of us are just like worried about it. Some people, their own situation might be like maybe somebody shake way for you online. I used to tell people that somebody cause like when somebody causes you, I used to tell people most times that you have to do something for a cause to work for you on your head or something. And like you didn't do anything bad and somebody just come and causes you and next thing you're already scared. And when things are not working, the next thing you're already feeling that maybe it's the person's cause that is already working to you. So most times I think that's what makes people kind of scared and take life.
Let me even give an example of because our mind has so much influence on us, and the
Mm,
society actually has so much influence on us. Like now, when we wanted to do conjuring,
mm,
it was like what they taught us in 100 level to to the beginning of 400 level is not architecture.
Mm.
Because when we now went to 400, we're like, hey, how come this one, kini, do paper, do this thing. Hey, they can say anything, they can do kini,
Yeah.
they can do. But I feel when you put the work in, the results will actually come out nice.
Yes.
Because now when I did my own account, I was like, here is it this thing that I saying as if
Yeah, it
they
was
will
looking
more
like
the account jury was even more softer
than
than
the
the
internal
internal
jury.
jury. So
Yes.
I feel that deals with the lecturers too. They have already put this mindset that
When they
hey,
poured
they
fear
have
into
poured
you,
fear into because of them they'll be asking like some unnecessary questions. Questions that are not necessary, that you're not considering. So when you not I know you when you did your you're like, is this not what they
this
are what's now the big deal?
just I think is at that point just feel free,
Just
just do
feel
what you want to do
because now
and
that
move on.
that that mindset is already in your mind that so you say you already be flinching
Ah,
when you see the when they are
immediately
because
you see them.
they already
So
the
that
thoughts
worry, like it comes
is
on
it
you, like
comes on
that
you.
fear of paper tiger, like immediately you are faced with that challenge, you're
Yeah,
like
they're like
you're already fidgeting and the rest. I used to tell people most, I'm like, hey, what's the worst of recent? I posted something on my status. I said, what's the worst that will ever happen? Like just think about it. And like there's nothing that will happen to you today that has not happened to somebody before. Yes. So I'm like, okay, you have people that have gone through something deeper than what you are even going through currently, and they survived it. So most of us are, I think, we are just being worried that okay,
yeah.
me at some point, let me share my own story with you. So when we're in school, so one of my friends was reached out to me, was like, oh, he's into like this trading of a thing, and I was like, I should come and like invest. And I had my savings that time. Like I think I had my I had like 200,000 I saved for myself and the rest. I was going to use for something. And I just packed everything. I was like, let me try this thing. At least there's no harm in trying. Let me make money from this stuff. At the end of the day, the whole thing scattered. They were telling me the person that traded for loss and the rest. But before then, when I had like when I had like that money with me, I was always like scared that if I lose this money, it's over. I will do this. I will
Mm,
do that. But I was not surprised at the way I reacted. Like I was still telling somebody of it. I was like, I'm surprised that he didn't even feel like I was a bit. I just like when he said it, I was like, such is like it happens, and you move on from it. So most of us, I think we used to like cloud our mind about how we react about a particular situation until when the thing happens to us. So when it happens to us, like, so what's the worst that could happen? If anything bad happens, and you move on from it. It's not as easy as it sounds, but I think it starts from the mind, like you said. It's the mind. I think the mind controls majority of what we
yes
do in
now.
life.
Like now you want to start one business, you're already looking at the loss.
Exactly, like exactly. You're looking at it that will people come? Uh, if I sell market to people, will they buy it from me and rest? You've not even like started the whole business thing. Your fear is already there. And
If
what if I don't sell? What if?
if you learn everybody that started small.
Hmm,
But some people they are not patient enough to
hmm.
start small. Some they don't want to start today and
And
poof.
boom. I think
So
that's the mistake that most people make.
yes
I
now.
used to tell people, I said in this business of a thing, because this entrepreneurship of a thing, you need to learn all the lessons. There are times that you win, there are times that you lose. I don't know if I told you the other day I sold food, like one of my side was one.
Mhm.
I sold food at what do they call this place? Bells University. That day it was so terrible. I borrowed money to even buy the food stuff. I think I borrowed maybe 80,000 from my mom or so. I was like, it was so sure for me because
I know.
this is something that I did before in Caleb, and it went well. People like patronized me and the rest.
Patronize
So
on
I
the
just went to that head knowledge that if Caleb is this place, that okay, the population is not up to this space. That okay, I should sell more. So I invested more in this other school that I went. I don't want to call their name because
yeah, I've
those
called their
people
name
showed me
already
shaggy.
now.
I've called their
Yeah,
name
I've called their name already now.
So
Bells
Bells
University.
University. So when I got there, the first thing that started was rain. The kind of rain, it's as if the school does not have windbreaker. Bro, the rain literally took what I was frying and poured it on the floor. Took the tent, like fling the tent away. Like
Oh, that's
it
nice.
was looking like I just begged people that was there. I said, I beg, let me hold the pot of soup and the pomon sauce and the turkey. Please, Joe, let me hold it.
EP food.
Yeah. So after everything, we could get only the capital. No profit,
No
no
profit.
nothing,
Nothing,
no
nothing.
anything. So at that point, though it's a very painful experience, but I outgrew it. I just had to like part of the small money I had on me, I had to like pay the people that came to assist me, and I just moved on from there.
I just want to let's understand that this I did on Sunday in church. Said your story does not end in loss.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
if you assume that my story is not going to end in me losing, my story is not going to end in me not winning, my story is not going to end in me not fulfilling my goals,
Hmm.
then I feel that if you have that mindset in you, then it will drive you to achieve what you want to achieve.
Yes.
Any exam, any obstacle that you face,
Hmm.
like everything head on. So if you lose today, know that you're going to win tomorrow.
That's
No,
how
there's
it
no
is.
successful story without a loss.
Yes.
And that's the mindset, that's the mind that life is not as serious as the
Seriously.
mind makes it. Because now, if you say something, you heard it, you would have thought, the mind would have given you multiple scenarios of how you will lose.
Hmm.
Sorry, multiple scenarios of how you lose. But I feel words of affirmation, like what I am strong,
Hmm.
I'm going to win, I'm going to be a billionaire,
All those
I'm
things.
confident. Word of encouragement to yourself. Wake up in the morning and be like, I am confident. This thing, I will
That's
win in this thing.
I went somewhere yesterday. That's Agbara. Traveled down to Agbara yesterday to like talk to
Public speaking.
SS3 students. So it's part of my public speaking stuff. Let me just even start. Let me just start this thing. So I started yesterday, and it's the public speaking phase. I tagged it as inspired. It's inspired, but the E is double E. One of the E close to the D is capital letter. So that's what. So what it means is just to inspire people in the academics. When you check online for the definition of that. And when I was like discussing with them, I told them that words are powerful.
Yeah,
And there was one of my pastors that was telling me something. He said at times when he's speaking, people used to look at him like, is this man mad? But he says it like he says it like he's talking to somebody beside him. So like you said, I'm strong, I will make it, I'm a billionaire, I'll be rich, I'll be wealthy. Like these are something that we should quote. If our mind can bring negativity, we should be able to like speak back with positivity. So you
positivity.
say it internally and externally that, oh no, me, I will make it in life regardless of. I told somebody one day I was working on the road and the sun was hitting me so hard. I was like, one day me, I will have my car. I will move in convoy. Like I was
Then
just
now,
like saying it, like speaking
like I
positivity
saw
to
it's gonna
myself.
we were driving one day inside the rain. So we were in the motor. I think you were there
Yeah,
too.
I think
We're
yeah
not
that
like
day.
this one that are pouring water. We are pouring water on people like this. And I said that they have poured water on me before. They will see me. I never get motor. They will still pour water on me. So,
Mm,
but if you can, don't see it as what they call it. Permit me for the loss of English. I forgot English has disappeared in my head. But speak it. Like now, and that word of affirmation and the word of
yes.
confidence. I said, like now, my daddy still told me a story that there was this woman. I've forgotten what she was going through. Sha. So she now went to put all the Bible verses that is related to
Hmm.
Kini. She painted her house with
Wow.
all. If you look here, I am here
Wow.
God not the pay. If you look here, you will be
Hmm.
seeing Bible verses that will be interesting. So if you
Positivity
wake up,
everywhere.
Kini, and she was looking for a baby, she was looking for a child.
Wow.
She was looking for a child. So Kini, you're not like it's you that you are the fault. Like you are the reason why you have not had a child because your mind it hasn't have is not yet proper enough to have a child.
Hmm.
Like in your mind, you have not had the child already.
So
So
there's still doubt.
they
There's
still
still
doubt
in
that
your mind.
maybe in my family
Say,
they know used to have
yes.
they have
That's
this
how it is in
tradition.
my own
That's
house, oh, in our
that's how
own
they do it.
lineage.
So she went to paint all her wall full of Bible verses. So
Wow.
within a year or 2 years, she gave birth.
Wow.
So life is not as hard, serious as the mind make it seem. If you want to move, and that's why life your mind will make you your life itself it will make you overthink things because life
Hmm.
has its own influence on how it deals with people. It will make you overthink things. The people that overthink, they actually they are the people that need to work on themselves
Hmm.
proper. Some overthinkers, if they are going from here to downstairs, shall I not fall down like this?
Yes, so
Shall I not?
many things like running through your mind. I think that that kind of thing, it's kind of, I won't say, okay, I don't want to target natural so that we don't live like that. It happens to a lot of people.
Yes,
You
no.
know, the moment you're inside a car and the trailer is coming and your mind is like, this trailer should just hit
You
our
know, when
car
I
or
was
this
driving
container
one day,
should just
so
stop.
me that was driving, said, the person that was like, Pelumi, Pelumi, Pelumi. I was like,
Calm
the
down
trainer
now.
is still there. You are afraid for me.
So I think all those kind of thing is the way we build our minds. You know, when we take that habit, you know that kind of that's what I said that woman did that she wrote everything on the wall. Now that kind of thing, when the negativity comes to our mind, it pops up. When she's like conscious about her environment, and you see one scripture that is like placed right before your eye, it kind of suppresses that feeling. Let me even share this thing. I've not told anybody this before, but let me just say it online. So I was to write an examination, like a final exam, and the next thing was I was like having this feeling that I will fail. You get, and this that word you will fail, you will fail, you will fail. It was so annoying that I could literally hear it. Like my mind took hold of it to the extent that I could literally hear like somebody is whispering into my ear
Failure,
that
failure.
you will fail, you will fail, you will fail, you will fail. And the funny thing was like, do I overcome this particular thing? That's when I even learned about those things about quoting scripture. I'll be there now, I'm not the tail. I'll be above only, I'm not beneath.
Yeah,
I was just quoting it, quoting it, quoting it.
yeah,
Till I was able to
alright.
suppress that feeling. So I was like, why is it that the reason why that thing happened was my previous school, when I was writing a particular exam, I went blank. And I was so scared that if I have F in this course, that is over. Though I had D in the course, but at least I scaled through. So when it was another time again to be in my finals again, the second time, that's how the thing started popping up again. You will fail. You will fail. Like, so I just have to like use words to like suppress it. So I
Suppress
think
it.
people that are facing that kind of thing, that negativity comes to your mind regularly, I think we need to take the conscious effort of suppressing it with like scriptures or positive words, like saying that no, it will not end this way. It will not end this way. Another thing. There was one time I was having like a challenge, and until I went for tests, you see how the mind works. The mind is very funny. I'm not saying like we're not coming one day to tell you we figured everything out, but
Yes, now I've not
we're
figured it out.
sharing from experience. My mind was so worried about it. What if something happens to me? The funny thing, well, I was to go for a camp program and I was to spend 5 days in camp program. I wanted to cancel it because I was like, if something gonna happen to me, where the people did not know, how will they see my parents to call and jail? So until my test results came out and it was like everything is fine. All my body's organs are fine, this
Mm-hmm.
and that. That was when my mind came. Even the doctor told me that, yeah, now you can calm down now. So the mind is so like most of us we used to underrate it that the negativity. Once you open like a little door of negativity into your mind, like it will keep
Yeah,
entering
it could be anything.
and the space will keep opening wide. So I just feel people that are facing that challenge, what you do is that you speak like be very deliberate about it.
Yeah,
Speak on
but
conscious positive words to yourself. No, I will not fail. I will not fail. If it's about sickness, I'll be healed by God's grace. I'll be healed. This sickness that is troubling me, I'll be
I'll
healed
be
from
healed.
it, and I will share my testimony from it. I used to tell people another thing. I said, at times some challenges that is thrown at us in life is because God wants us to learn something from it. Currently, I have some challenges that I'm trying to figure out. But one thing that keeps me going at every challenge is that God is making me face this phase because of several people.
Um,
You know, I told you I went to a school to talk. I told you I went to a school to talk about to speak to students and just. I said the reason why I can come confidently to come and talk to you guys is because I've passed through this phase. I know the difficulty I face in this phase, and I've made it a promise myself that I will inspire as many people as I can in this particular area, so that okay, when they find themselves in the same space I found myself years back, at least they know the way out.
yeah, so that's it. That's just it. That's the knowledge we have for you today. Let me say this. Me too. Sometimes negative thoughts come to my mind, like that actually that you face. It has come to my mind. But me, I think I'm built. People are built differently. Me, I can easily wave stuff out.
Hmm.
Like now, if I'm thinking that one day I was even thinking because the last finish, I was thinking that somebody just told me that say you not play like this. You came the first time, you came the second time. And I said, Ọ̀gbẹ́ni, that's how to ask me. Ọ̀gbẹ́ni, within 5 minutes, he
Yeah.
left my head. So find what works for you.
Exactly. What works for
If
you?
it's what kini, what good things or not negative things or you're not saying go and find what works for you. You're not gonna be smart. I'm not saying kini o look for positive things that
Please.
work for you. That he said is motivational, motivate yourself, pick quotes from the scriptures, watch people that has gone
Some
to
people,
it,
it might even be
and
just distract yourself
just distract yourself in a positive
in a
way, not
positive
a
way. Like
negative way.
in a
Oh,
positive
abeg
way,
o.
just find a positive way. Some people see, somebody said is music, like good music, like
Some people is
that would
taking
make
a walk,
yes, and just taking a yes,
just
that
taking a
into
walk,
work.
or just go outside go and look at the sun.
Look at the sun, just admire something.
Or if you have a girlfriend, call your girlfriend. If you know your girlfriend is somebody that can, if you have
Yes, but if you are calling the girlfriend, you guys should talk about something that you understand relates to
positive,
positive. Yes,
positive,
positivity. We are advocate for positivity.
positivity. We are
So
not preachers
so
or
whatever we are saying,
positive. Be positive
positive,
about it.
positive.
Yeah, and do what we God do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, let's say what
What
would
we
God
do.
do? Let's say okay, do things that if Jesus is sitting on that couch very close to you and looking at both of you. So if you live life like that, that okay, Jesus is beside me, I
Yeah.
think it will be able to like caution
For
our
some
act.
people. So let me tell you, life is not as serious as the mind make it seem. Life is not as serious as the mind make it seem.
Hmm.
Work on your mindset, work on your confidence, work on I am confident, my
I
mind is
can make
strong.
it.
Because the mind can be easily manipulated and the devil finds way. The devil is minded. If devil want to destroy you from the mind that will start from, will put thoughts into your head and your mind that will be like you doubt yourself and anything. So again, the topic is
Paper tiger.
paper tiger. When he told me the topic, I was paper tiger. I did not know. But paper tiger. Oh,
I just want to say this last few words. This is like taking you to paint a picture or look back in time, like a look at how your life has played through. Number one, I was like, imagine yourself when you were in primary school. Our struggle in primary school was to pass the exam and
you
not to
know,
repeat class. That was our struggle. That's what we really wanted. Now we're done with primary school. Our main struggle was to pass common entrance. Most of us were praying, God, please.
you know
I
that
think
that comment is
the
yahoo
first time
yahoo.
I even prayed for academic, I think it's common entrance. God, please. I know to
Do
be
you know
out
your
to
result?
entire
You have your
university.
result. The common
Results.
letter.
I don't even know what I shall know. What shall happen with that? They gave me admission.
That comment is yahoo yahoo. 419.
So after the common entrance, our next struggle was okay. I must pass in secondary school. I don't want to repeat class in secondary school. The next thing when we got to GS3, what was the
If
struggle?
you go
Junior
to
WAEC
SS,
and the rest. How will I cross?
that you know where to.
You understand? And the next struggle after that was
It's
should I go
why
to science, art,
science
or
or the
commercial class?
yeah.
We've passed that phase. The next struggle was
Why
WAEC, JAM,
Neko,
NECO.
anybody that did
We
Neko.
passed that phase. The next one was putting me how to enter into university. We passed that one. So I used to tell people that see, regardless of whatever situation we find ourselves, whatever place we're in, let's just play the part of our academic, see how our academic journey went, and be like, if I can like go through these phases, this current one, is it Sakwa that is dealing with me or this current phase, it will pass now.
Yes, like
I
I
can never
said,
be like this forever. It will
yes,
pass.
like I said, tell yourself that my story
Mhm.
does not end with me losing. It
Doesn't
does not
end,
end with me with in loss.
yes, it doesn't end. My story doesn't
Don't
end
end
in
in
loss.
loss.
I think that's deep. My
My
story
story
does
doesn't
not end
end
in
in
loss.
loss. Yeah.
There is more.
Yeah. So thank you guys for watching my channel.
Thank
Yeah, the
you.
Triple O podcast. The
Please
Triple O
subscribe.
podcast.
Oh,
Please subscribe and like.
click
Oh,
on that subscription button.
yeah, and
Click
the
on it
bell icon to get
and
notification.
share.
Share.
You can't be listening to this